Guys, the Roman Empire, oh my gosh, I can feel myself relapsing. I completely understood the hype. I say that like I didn't write him, I did. But I can just imagine myself like cocooned in this world. The Roman Empire, I love the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire, Roman Empire, Roman Empire, Roman Empire, Roman Empire. I love the Roman Empire. I've been procrastinating and then I stopped because I'm tired. I am tired. Wow. On many levels, it didn't really make sense. I feel like that girl from, I think it's Arthur with the bags under her eyes. I just love the Roman Empire so much. Hi, welcome if you're coming back. Welcome if you're new. My name is Tenny Ashade and I am the author of Evergood, a YA fantasy that is part fairy tale retelling, part teen drama, completely fun, completely exciting, and completely not what we are talking about today. That is because today we are actually talking about a new project. Very exciting, very exciting. If you saw my last video where I talked about, having big dreams, if you haven't seen it, might want to check it out, but this is my ambitious project and it's nothing crazy, okay? It's not like anything insane, but it was pretty intimidating to me, and so I wanted to kind of like talk about that and share with you guys as I work on it. And so yes, our project, I don't know what I'm calling it yet, but it is a high fantasy swashbuckling Roman Empire taking place adventure, and it follows Kasia, who's a pirate, and she has some sort of magical ability relating to coins. Maybe we'll talk more about it, as well as Hadrian, who is the emperor's son. And so it has everything you want. It has adventure, we get to explore the empire, there's magic, there's also a lot of propaganda, a lot of questions of power, of responsibility, of culpability. It's really fun and exciting. I love the Roman Empire, as you will soon see. And so yeah, in this video we just kind of start working on it. There's a lot of prep work to be done before the actual writing, and so this is a first draft. I have a lot of words, but we're at the very beginning, and so this is just episode 1, I guess, of me working on making this not just a finished first draft, but second, third, as many as it needs until it's a book ready to be read by people. So very excited. I'm not gonna say that anymore. We're just gonna get right into it. Without further ado, the video. What do I even have to say? I've been procrastinating, guys. Oh my gosh, this filming AutoTube videos has made me realize how much I can procrastinate. In my mind, I wasn't really a procrastinator, and granted, this is like 1-2 day procrastination. It's not like months, and so it's not terrible, but I'm just like, wow. Anyway, I stopped my procrastination and I finally started reading the manuscript that we're going to be working on in this video, I guess in this series for the foreseeable future, and I'm so excited. No one is surprised, but maybe by the time this is coming out, you've already seen the video with me explaining what the manuscript is. If not, I don't know, that will come later. But it's a high fantasy Roman swashbuckling adventure, and I started writing this as I was taking class about the Roman Empire, so this is like real Roman Empire knowledge in here, and it's just so fun. Like, it's so immersive. I think as I was just reading the first 2 chapters, I was like, I cannot wait to immerse myself in this project again. Like, I just know that with writing it, it's going to be so consuming is not the right word, but I can just imagine myself like cocooned in this world as I'm creating it, as I'm like writing, as I'm putting the words on the page, and I'm so excited. Definitely though, I was like, wow, I knew a lot about the Roman Empire that I hope is still in my brain. I have my notes from the class. I'm going to listen to podcasts and stuff like that, which was another thing that was a bit daunting because I wanted to have all the knowledge in my head, but again, like, we just have to start somewhere, and I'm really excited that we started here. So I just wanted to give that tiny little update. Like, I think filming and thinking about what I'm going to film as I work on this project has also been another way of me giving myself another barrier, and so I was like, you know what, stop. We're going to work on this project, we're going to start, and then we're going to like think about filming later. And so I started, that's why I began. But I wanted to give this update of, I'm so excited. I literally cannot wait for you guys to meet Kasia and Hadrian. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Hadrian in particular is hilarious. Like, I'm reading this and I'm laughing out loud, and so I say that like I didn't write him, I did, but it's just so fun. Guys, the Roman Empire, oh my gosh, I can feel myself relapsing. When I was taking this class, my friends knew any situation you gave me, guys, anything, I could relate it back to the Roman Empire. I completely understood the hype. I still get it, and I'm so excited to like dive back into that and be in my Roman Empire bag again. I love the Roman Empire. It's so cool. It's so cool. And I mean, obviously the book it's not really historical fiction. Like, there's a lot that's inspired by the Roman Empire and the actual Roman Empire, but there's a lot that's also just like me having fun. And so I'm really excited to just dive into that world. I'm gonna stop talking about it now because genuinely one thing we will see in this series is that I could talk about the Roman Empire forever. I could talk about my version of the Roman Empire forever. We're not going to do that. So I'm going to give you guys a really quick update. I'm going to go back into working on the project. I don't know when next I will update you guys, because one thing I really don't want is like me filming and talking about the project to be a barrier to me actually working on it. it. My original plan was like, Tenny, start working on it for a week and then you can talk about it. Obviously that didn't work out. This is like day one, I'm working on it. But my camera's also about to die, so maybe that's a sign. Okay, I'm gonna get back into reading, gonna get back into working on it. I'm really excited as well because I have so many different like notes and like timeline things to be put into the draft. I'm using Scrivener, so I'm gonna like synthesize all those notes because I think a part of me was also worried. I was like, I know I have these first like 8 chapters written, but after that, what the heck is going on? I don't know. But I think I had more ideas that I'm giving myself credit for. I just need to synthesize them into one document. And so I think knowing that when I finish doing the reread of what I've written so far, the next step isn't immediately drafting, it's actually like doing some more brainstorming, thinking, organizing everything is also really helping me not be intimidated because I have a concrete next step. So excited, guys. So excited for all of us who are working on our big scary projects. I can't wait. Genuinely, I'm cheesing. I'm so excited. Watch me in the next clip be like, guys, everything is bad. That's okay. That's the ups and downs of writing. So excited. I'll see you guys soon. Who the heck knows actually, but I'll see you guys later.
Like Caroline bells, the house of Augustus rings with the echoing hymn of my fellow passer when they took to it. Like a fox to a burrow, like an eagle to an eyrie. And my God, it's getting hard.
Hi guys, what feels to me like long time no see but will feel to you like no time at all, and it's honestly not even a long time. I recorded that last clip on Thursday, today's Saturday. No time has passed, but it feels like it's been forever, and so I'm gonna catch you guys up on what's been going on this week. Let me just say, guys, wow, I am a yapper. Like, I can actually talk for Africa, and I'm going to do that again today. This vlog, I guess you will see me working on the project in fits and start, but I feel like it's really just going to be talking about it as I'm getting into it. Maybe in the future there'll be more writing, but honestly I don't think so. I think it's just going to be more of me talking, and I wrote down my thoughts during the week because see, I'm just talking. Anyway, my hair was just not really in a state where I could film, and so I wrote down what I was going to say for when it was. And I also just wanted to kind of like, again, not let recording be a barrier to me working on the project. Anyway, all that is to say, it's been going very well. So on Wednesday, I transferred all my like notes from my Roman Empire class in school into a different document, just so that when I lose access to the canvas, like I still have all the notes. And that, it made me so good. Guys, I love the Roman Empire. I was rewatching the last clip I filmed where I said I relapsed, which was a crazy thing to say, but also is actually accurate because it was actually like a compulsion, and I am so ready to. But I just love any, like, honestly, well, the ancient civilizations that I've encountered, I've really enjoyed, and I'm sure if I encounter more, I'd really enjoy more. I'm wearing my Odyssey shirt, which is from Epic the Musical, but I did also see the Odyssey, and there's just something about, bro, the like ancient, the outfits, the everything. That's not what we're here to talk about, because I could talk about it all day. We're here to talk about my project. So yes, transferred all my notes from class. That took quite a while because I was like copying all things over, moving the files, and I'm actually really excited to get to go through the class again, but at a calmer pace. So that was Wednesday. Then Thursday is when things started happening because I was continuing my read through, just going through the chapters, and then I accidentally started brainstorming and like outlining what's coming next, and that was just really encouraging to me. I just love being able to kind of plot in bits and pieces, or just not get to a point where I'm like, okay, I actually don't know what's coming next. Like, I love when I'm like working on this part and I kind of start seeing what's coming next. It feels to me like I'm on the right track in a way, and so that was happening, and so I kind of know what I'm going to write next, which is so exciting. I think I ended up brainstorming, like the brainstorming document was probably close to 1,000 words. So I was like, wow, like I really felt, I felt like, I'll insert it here. And then I also felt like,
Now this is more like it. This is what I call a story.
Yeah, so that was the vibe for Thursday. It was really, really good. I was feeling fantastic about the project. And then, okay, as you can see, guys, right now I'm hype, right now I'm good, but there have been definitely ups and downs. And something that I've realized is that when I'm in the draft, when I'm thinking about this book as a draft, when I'm actually writing and actually in it, it feels fine. But when I start thinking about it as a finished project and comparing it to books that already exist, like, you know, actual novels that are already done, that's when I start to feel bad. And I think that that's something that was good for me to realize, because really what I will have one day is a fully revised, fully polished novel. That's not what I have right now. What I have right now are ideas, and I'm making a first draft. And I think that allowing it to be that is going to be infinitely more useful and productive than like comparing it to finished books already. Obviously, it's great to think about the day it will be a finished book that is very exciting, but that's not where we are right now, and there's no need to hold myself to those standards, you know? So that's been really useful for me to just like mentally think about. I say mentally think about as if there's another way to think about things that's not mental, but it's okay. It's okay. The other thing that I kind of was thinking along these lines is that I recently came across An Ember in the Ashes by, I'm going to check the author's name. I think it's Sabaa Tahir. An Ember in the Ashes. Sabaa Tahir. Yeah, and it's an ancient Roman inspired world. And that, bro, that was stressing me out. I was like, what the heck, no, because people really love this book. And I was like, oh no, do I read it? If I read it, am I going to I was just really stressed that something good about the Roman Empire already exists, which, guys, again, no one is shocked. I think it was just kind of like, it feels very in the genre I want to write, which is good to have comps for your book. But then I think I was just really starting to, again, compare my unfinished ideas with her book, which I haven't even read. So on many levels, it didn't really make sense. But one thing that I kept coming back to was I'm not trying to write the story Sabaa Tahir wrote. I'm glad she wrote her story and she was the person to tell it. And the story I'm writing will be the story that Tanya Shade should tell. I was thinking, I don't know whether it was like a review or something. Somebody was talking about Tomi Adeyemi and they were like, oh, she's the next J.R.R. Tolkien. And then somebody else was like, no, she's the next Tomi Adeyemi. There are a lot of things that we could discuss that I'm not really interested in discussing now. But I think that I like that idea of like, no, like you're just writing the stories that you are meant to tell and you are meant to write, and that will look infinitely different. Even if me and Sabaa Tahir had the exact same idea, the exact same information, the way we told the stories would be different. The stories we told, full stop, would be different. And so that was also encouraging me in terms of when I was like, I don't know. It's just so easy to get in our heads as writers, and we just don't need to do that. Honestly, what I started doing, bro, if it's helping me write the book, fine. If it's not, there's no need for it to take up space in my mind. And so the current stage that we are now, literally just before this, which you guys saw, I finished reading all the content that I had. And that's kind of just part one of like getting into gear, because now I have to copy over the comments from the, I don't know, the doc into Scrivener. And then, oh yeah, I've been using Scrivener. That's been good. That's a whole other video. But yeah, copy that into Scrivener. And then I also have to then begin the real work, which is synthesizing all my ideas and all my notes from across my Google Docs, my random notes. They're literally just everywhere right now. Like there's no rhyme or reason to them, and then making that into an outline as best as I can, and then probably filling in the gaps. So there's still a lot of brainstorming and outlining, synthesizing to be done before we actually begin the actual writing, which is fine. I'm excited to get into drafting, but it will be so much better if I have an outline, and I'm really excited to synthesize all the notes. I think that one thing that will be really nice is having them all be in one place. And so yeah, honestly guys, feeling fantastic. Like I just love the Roman Empire so much, and I'm so excited. And I was talking about Kasha and Hadrian in my other clip, guys. Oh my gosh, what a road we have ahead of ourselves. Anyway, how are you guys? How's the writing going? Are you writing? Are you outlining? What's the current situation? And I hope it's going well. I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm going to go film a little clip for my Scrivener review. So if you see me wearing the same fit, you'll know why. Go see The Odyssey if you haven't. I also saw Spider-Man: A Brand New Day, banger. Well, this will come out and it'll be really late, but by the time it comes out, if you still haven't seen those movies and they're available in cinemas or in screening, you should go watch them. I had something else I was gonna say. Oh my gosh, and listen to Epic the Musical, guys. Epic the Musical, banger upon banger. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. This is gonna be just a chatty vlog, and then maybe like another day we'll actually do more writing. But actually after this, I'm going to actually do some work on the manuscript, so I'll see you there. Bye. I kind of like this fit. I'm like, should I do my thumbnails like this? We'll see.
Was only pushing the spirit to your side again.
Hi guys, it is an hour and a half later, and wow, I was able to move over a lot of my notes, do some like brainstorming, some outlining, and it's a lot of work. Like honestly, it was I don't know what my camera's doing, but it was a lot of work, and I am feeling it. Like wow. I moved over my notes that were on a Google Doc that's kind of like a story Bible, moved those over to Scrivener, made a gajillion different pages, many of which will probably not be useful, but I'll consolidate that later. I just kind of wanted to just make pages where I felt like they needed to be, and so far, honestly, most of them have been very helpful. And then I also still need to move over my notes from my notes app, and there's a lot of material there that I didn't even realize, so I'm excited for that all to be in one place. But wow, that was a lot of work. I don't even know what to do now. Like I genuinely, I don't know, bro. I literally don't know. Sorry guys, this is crazy. I feel like sound like I just worked a 9 to 5 job. I literally just transferred notes for 1 hour, but I think there was just a lot of like thinking and reading and being like, does the story need this? Where should I put this to make sure it's within reach or top of mind when I start drafting or doing that kind of thing? So there's like lots of thinking in that sense. And like, I'm tired, but I'm happy that we did that. It's just one step closer to being able to draft. But something else I was thinking about earlier this week is about how I think sometimes outlining, brainstorming, it can feel secondary to the actual writing. But after this session, like, I already knew that that wasn't true. Now I know that's not true because, what the heck, that was a lot of work. But yeah, just reminding myself that it's all contributing to moving the novel forward, and that's what we're here for. So yeah, honestly, I might end the vlog here. We'll see. I'll record a proper outro even if I decide to do that. But I'm like, wow, that was a lot. Okay, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna go do something else with my night, and then tomorrow maybe I'm not sure. Tomorrow's kind of a busy day, so maybe Monday we will dive back in. Yeah. Okay. Bye, guys. Hello, my friends. So what do I feel like? I feel like that girl from, I think it's Arthur with the bags under her eyes. That's how I feel. I still haven't finished transferring the notes because apparently I had a lot more notes and brainstorming random things to the story than I realized. And definitely, guys, this is my steak is too juicy, my lobster is too buttery problem, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so many good ideas for the story. So it's a good problem to have. But I'm like, wow. I transfer a few and I'm like, okay, maybe this could go here, this could go there, like trying to like also parse it out in my mind. And then I stop because I'm tired. I am tired. Wow. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I want to tell you guys. I wrote some notes. Yeah, I was like thinking that I'm kind of itching to get writing as I've just been consolidating things, and I think that makes sense. I know it's better for it to all be consolidated. Now I don't even know that I'm itching to get writing. I don't even know what I feel right now. And also I found the note I'm working through right now is like the original brainstorming notes, and I didn't even know that I had that. But it's so crazy to see the ideas forming in real time. Like, there are some ideas that are to me now so fundamental to the story that I guess I couldn't imagine conceptualizing of the story without them. But it's great to see that they weren't always there from the beginning. Like, obviously this is very early days, but just seeing the moment where I was like, oh my gosh, what if Adrian did this? Oh my gosh, what if Cassia did that? What if this happened? It's crazy to see that right now. It feels like magic. Genuinely, that 1 second this idea did not exist and the next second it did. Guys, creating things is honestly just like magic. And I'm honestly, even just like telling you guys this, even this is a thought I had before and I wrote down, has even encouraged me a bit because, like I said, I'm tired. This is like literally a point that's just not super fun. I'm sure what comes after will be fun, and it's not like it's bad. It's just a little bit tedious transferring all the notes and there being so many different things. But I think, yeah, just being able to think about the magic actually of creating something from scratch. Wow. And then again, I just think about how cool it is to be blessed with these ideas. Like, I really feel like God is blessing me with these ideas, and like I'm the person that gets to bring them into the world. Like, what do you mean that it wasn't there and now it is? Like, what? I hope that you guys are like, I hope I'm explaining accurately how crazy that is. The idea wasn't there and then it was. Okay, that's all I'll say about that. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna round this vlog off here. So my question: what's a real world setting / era that you find very fascinating and would love to write a story about? I'm sure you guys can guess. For me, it's the Roman Empire. Shocker. Everybody acts surprised. So that's my question for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one, where I'm going to try not to vlog until I actually start writing the story. I just don't really think that I guess honestly I probably will have some more thoughts while consolidating, but I'm really just going to try and like log in with that, and then when I come to you guys, it will be with a full plan and we can maybe go through my Scrivener document without spoiling. But yeah, you know what? As I said in the video about the big scary projects, like, it is a big scary project, and it will take one video at a time, one session transferring notes at a time, one session writing at a time. Like, bit by bit we will chip away and we will have a story. Another really random thought that I just want to say is that I think because I hadn't worked on this in a while, I was having in my mind this idea that the chapters I wrote were like phenomenal, and I was like, oh my gosh, Lo, like, how am I going to continue that? Like, they're already so good. Like, how am I going to get back to the story? And reading them again, while they're still good, I do still like them. I'm so really happy with them. I'm like, wow, yeah, no, these have some problems, and that was actually very encouraging because it's like, well, I can write more of that. What? Easy, light work, no reaction. But also there's so much potential that I know I can make better. And I feel like if I looked at those chapters and they were already like perfect, like draft 5, like polished, I think that would be scarier. But I'm like, no, this is a first draft. It's a good first draft, don't get me wrong. So we have to now make it a complete first draft. So yeah, guys, that's kind of the situation. Thank you so much if you watched this part of the video. I really appreciate it. As I said, I appreciate every view. I would love to hear how your projects are going. And without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Should I put my hair on? I feel like I should put my hair on. I have it here. Hi guys, today is... Okay, no, I'm lying. No. Hello, my friends. Oh my gosh, my mic. I think that because I hadn't worked on this for a while... Alexa, stop.